Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Sunday Sessions with me, Nick Paninsky. Today's episode is all about failure. Now, nobody likes failing, but failure is one of the best teachers you'll ever have, right? It's uncomfortable, it stings, sometimes it's embarrassing, but here's the truth. Failure isn't punishment. Failure is tuition. It gives you data, it gives you insight, it gives you lessons you can't buy anywhere else. Now, like you, I've had loads of failures in my life. I once sent out an email when I worked in HR that wasn't written in the best way possible. It lost me trust, it lost me credibility, it lost me buy-in from the people that I needed to work with on a day-to-day basis. Lesson learned, always check before you send, always reread it. Leave that email to sit there and then read it back half an hour later or something. I remember my HR boss at the time said to me, be careful when you're sending things out in email, because once you've sent it, you've lost control of it. It's gone. And that lesson, that hit me hard, because here I am over 10 years later, still talking about it. Then there was the time I sent a contract to the wrong person, and I ended up sharing financial and personal data with someone who should never have seen it. Brutal mistake, but it taught me the importance of having strong processes in place. I also tried a direct mail campaign that got zero responses, none. But instead of just writing that off, I realized it was a valuable insight. It showed me what didn't resonate with my audience. It gave me clues about what to test next. And I have messed up countless sales calls, said the wrong thing at the wrong time, or worse, stayed silent when I should have asked the right question. Those calls didn't convert, and those clients, they never became clients, right? But again, it was tuition. It forced me to practice, to get coaching, to refine my approach. And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to my professional mistakes. Don't even get me started on my personal life. But the point is this: failure is feedback. Every no, every flop, every silence from your marketing or sales efforts is data. It's your market telling you something. And if you listen to it, if you reflect on it, if you act on it, that's how you grow, right? So if you're a HR consultant listening to this, think about your own journey. Maybe you've run a LinkedIn campaign that nobody responded to. Maybe you've had sales calls where the client didn't want to go ahead with you. That doesn't mean that you failed. It means you've got feedback, right? A sales call that didn't convert, ask yourself, what question did I miss? What assumption did I make? A lead gen effort that flopped? Perfect. You've just narrowed down what doesn't work, which gets you closer to what does. And think about Thomas. I want to give you a real life example of this. Think about Thomas Edison. He said, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Michael Jordan, he missed more than 9,000 shots. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, missed more than 9,000 shots, lost over 300 games. Still the greatest basketball player of all time. Mel Robbins, she talks about how failure forces us to take responsibility and adjust. So every high performer in business or in life, they treat failure as tuition, not punishment. And here's a practical tip for you: journaling. After any failure, sit down, write out 3 questions. What went well? What could have gone better? What would I do differently next time? That reflection, that turns failure into fuel. So if you're failing, it means you're still in the game, you're learning, you're progressing. Remember, every failure is tuition, not punishment. So hopefully that lesson was interesting for you. That episode was interesting for you. Thank you for listening along. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as ever, because it's Sunday, embrace the change. Because how we change is how we grow.